Yes, guys, what's happening? This is your review for Liverpool 2, Wolves 1 at Anfield. Huge win for us, I can't lie. 7 points clear at the top again. I'm here to talk about it in this video in length. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. So let's get started then. Wow, honestly, wow. We had to win that game because obviously a day before that, Arsenal got the job done at Leicester with Mikel Merino scoring a brace, and the gap was temporarily 4 points. So Liverpool knew what they had to do today at Anfield: go out there, get the victory and restore the 7-point lead, and that's exactly what we did. Thoughts on the game? I mean, first half was pretty good, I won't lie. We started really well, good tempo, and we always looked like we were going to score. It was a matter of time. You know, Luis Diaz opened the scoring. A bit of luck involved in the goal, but he manages to get there ahead of Jose Sa and taps it home for 1-0. And from there, I'm just thinking, yep, we're going to score another one very soon. And the second came not long afterwards. Diaz was brought down in the box. It was a clear penalty. Again, Jose Sa could have avoided that, but he didn't. You know, McAllister plays a clever ball. Luis Diaz gets on the end of it, and yeah, we get the penalty. It was blatant, and the Egyptian king Mohamed Salah converts for 2-0. And from that moment, it's very comfortable. I'm looking at it at halftime and I'm thinking, yep, this is just going to be job done. I think the only issue we had was Konate was on a booking and he committed another foul, but I don't think it was a red card worthy or a second yellow worthy type of foul. But Slot didn't take any risks. He subbed him off at halftime, and he brought on Jarrell Kwanzaa, who made a very, very big impact in the second half. But before that, I don't know, we just lost our way in the second half. You know, it wasn't a good performance whatsoever once the game restarted. And Mateus Cunha, who I've been raving about for a while, you know, scores a fantastic goal, takes it to his left foot, and he finishes it in the bottom corner past Alisson for 2-1. And from that moment, it starts to get a lot more nervy for Liverpool. Wolves were really having a good go. Mohamed Salah had a goal disallowed as well. It was marginally offside, and for a second I thought Liverpool had another penalty, but it was a dive from Diogo Jota. Let's not kid ourselves there. Upon the replay, VAR cleared it up and decided it was a dive from Jota, and it was, to be fair. But those last 20-15 minutes were nervy times for the Reds, and I was almost having flashbacks of the Merseyside derby, but thankfully we held on in the end. And fair play to Arne Slot. He made the right substitutions at the right time. He brought on Kwanzaa, obviously at halftime, you know, to avoid, you know, a potential sending off for Konate. And that interception he made, you know, to save a certain goal potentially was huge. That should give Kwanzaa the confidence he needs moving forward. And Wataru Endo, what can I say about the Japanese warrior? He made some key interceptions during the game, you know. Really the ideal player to bring on when you're trying to protect the lead, an out-and-out defensive midfield player with experience. You know, we saw how good he was last season under Jurgen Klopp as well. He hasn't quite gotten the minutes he would have liked at Liverpool, but I honestly rate the man's professionalism and his commitment to the cause, and it's things like that that will help Liverpool get over the line and win the title. And it was a massive, massive interception that he made as well. You know, a few really good interceptions. Wolves didn't have that many chances, but they did clearly put us under pressure. So it was important to see it over the line. And this win, I'm not gonna lie, it feels so good. Even though I'm not pleased with the performance, particularly in the second half, it was a huge win, especially given the fact that Arsenal won the day before at Leicester in the manner they did as well, in that basically in the last 10 minutes through Mikel Merino. But to go 7 points clear once again feels like a massive relief, you know, from a Liverpool perspective. And now we've got to kick on. We absolutely need to kick on. We've got Aston Villa on Wednesday at Villa Park. You know, the opportunity to go 10 points clear at the top is waiting for the Reds, and we have to take it. Obviously this time around, Liverpool will be the ones that have the extra game in hand. Arsenal will have the game in hand, I should say. I've just been so used to seeing Liverpool having a game in hand in the last few months, but yeah, nonetheless, if we win that game, we will go 10 points clear of Arsenal, and psychologically that will damage them. So it's very important that we do this, man. We absolutely need to get this one over the line. But this victory against Wolves, you know, gives us our healthy cushion back. But If we beat Aston Villa on Wednesday evening, that will be a double-digit lead, and the next time Arsenal play, they will feel the pressure, make no mistake. But that's only if we win. I mean, if we keep messing around and we draw a game here or there, or God forbid we lose that game, then that will just give them another window of opportunity to put us under pressure. But if we win, they could potentially drop points against West Ham. I don't think they will. But I've had a look at their next few fixtures. Nottingham Forest away, potentially. Manchester United away, potentially, as bad as United are, of course. And Chelsea, who are sliding down the table, who don't look like they're going to finish in the top four, you know, especially after their 3-0 defeat at Brighton. But yeah, that Mitoma goal was absolutely wonderful, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Immaculate first touch, and he finishes it into the bottom corner. But yeah, man, Liverpool just need to stay focused here. I mean, the title is definitely there for the taking, and I do feel like we've got one hand on it, but we just need to keep pressing on and not give Arsenal any encouragement in this title race. And yeah, man, just to summarize that game, I thought we were brilliant, you know, in the first half, but the second half there was a massive drop off. As soon as Matheus Cunha scored, we just never looked really comfortable. But thankfully, due to slot substitutions, you know, the likes of Endo and Kwanzaa made a big impact and helped us see that result over the line. 13 cup finals remaining for Liverpool. We've got to get over the line now. Arsenal also have 13 games left, and as I said in my preview, we still have to play Arsenal at Anfield, but it is game week 36. By then, I would expect Liverpool to wrap it up. But we've got to focus on the immediate future right now, which is Aston Villa. And then obviously we've got that big game against Manchester City at the Etihad. You know, City got themselves a 4-0 win against Newcastle. Omar Marmoush scored a hat-trick. You know, he introduced himself properly to the City fans and Pep Guardiola and his teammates. But that's not going to be an easy game for us. I expect us to beat Manchester City, something I never thought I would say at the Etihad normally, because they are, you know, the defending champions and what have you, but they've had a difficult season. And I'm very confident when we do go to the Etihad, but it's still a massive game as always. But before that, we've got to make sure we beat Aston Villa and go 10 points clear, because as I said earlier, psychologically, that will mean a great deal, you know, and that will make Arsenal look at the league table and think, damn, this is going to be near impossible, because every time we put pressure on them, they seem to overcome it mentally. So we've just got to keep going in that manner and see what we can do, you know. But yeah, man, let me know what you think in the comments. How do you see this title race shaping up in the next, you know, in the business end of the season? Do you think Liverpool will win it, or do you think there's still a glimmer of hope for Arsenal to get over the line? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to wrap up very shortly, but I can't wait to do a preview on the Aston Villa game. Maybe if not, then I will do a review for sure. But it's starting to get very tense now in this title race, and we absolutely need to make sure that we don't lose track of anything. We keep winning and stay ruthless, really, because we've got a cup final on the horizon next month against Newcastle as well at Wembley on the 16th of March. But before that, we play Newcastle actually at Anfield right after City. And we also have a game at home against Southampton. That should be the only Premier League game not up for any debate. That should be a formality against Southampton, who have been pretty much relegated for most of the season. They've had no chance. So yeah, man, we just got to take it one game at a time. In terms of performances, I thought there was a lot of decent performances for us today. Mohamed Salah, Diaz. I thought Maka played well again, Gravenberg. But as a collective, I didn't think we were that good in the second half. But thankfully, we managed to hold on and get 3 crucial points and took another huge step towards winning this Premier League title. But like I said, let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any football topics in mind or footballing matters in mind that you want to speak about or that you want me to address, let me know as well. Hit the like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate that, like I said earlier in the video. And if I had to summarize this game in one word, it would simply be relief. I'm absolutely relieved that we got over the line and we got the win, because I looked at this fixture and I thought, yeah, this is going to be a comfortable win, but it was anything but comfortable, especially in the second half. And yeah, man, psychologically, Liverpool also are feeling a bit of the pressure in this title race, but we dealt with it well, and that should give us enough confidence moving forward now to start putting together a run of wins. But even if we, let's say we was to draw City at the Etihad, I don't think it would affect us a great deal, as long as we bounce back and we put together enough of a winning run, because Arsenal are not going to win all of their games. I think this Premier League season has shown that it's very competitive. No matter who you are, you can drop points anywhere pretty much. But yeah, man, let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Up the Reds. Peace and love. Take care.